So, welcome, Michael. Let's connect your iPads. As I was telling you before, Michael, he's a designer and interior designer from the US. He's been working for 40 years in the field, both in residential and in hospitality, interior design. And he will show you some of his projects using his website too, and using maybe a video if it works. Okay, so no video. No audio. Okay.
Do you want to try it?
We can try. Yeah, try. Let's try it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to pass on the video, and what I'll do is I will show two interior jobs. One is a hotel, Trump Hotel International in Sunny Isles in Miami, and we were challenged to create an existing restaurant that was in the lobby that didn't have a sense of privacy, and same as when you walked in the lobby, that it seemed like the restaurant was intruding into the lobby space. So we came up with the idea of building this overscaled arch. I don't know if you can see it in there. And in front of the arch, we placed this seating group with a screen on it. So if you aligned looking into the arch, if you were standing still, you wouldn't really know what was in there. And the reverse of that is when you were in the restaurant, you didn't feel like you were out in the middle of the lobby. We also created a background of the wall that you see a little bit in this shot, and see a little more in that shot. A lighting feature that kind of anchored the whole space. And all of the furniture that you see in here are part of my new line for a manufacturer called R. Jones. And then off to the side, we had several different types of seating groups. It's a sushi bar and a sushi restaurant that also functions as their meeting area and a cocktail area. So as a result, we created different environments for them to sit and either have a drink, or they could go up to the bar and have sushi. We had some seating around the piano. We also, the existing columns that were there, we created drink rails so that they became useful as other areas to drink at. Some close-ups of the new furniture. And there's inside the restaurant what you see looking out. This is a residential job we recently completed. This is was an existing 4,000 square foot house that we added about 8,000 square feet onto. What you see on the left was the main existing house. We completely gutted it inside and out. It was a typical Boca Raton Mediterranean styled with arches and barrel tile roofs, and we changed it around and it became what you're seeing here. And on the right was a 2-story addition that we added. All the staircase, everything you're seeing here was new construction. So we took out an old spiral staircase that they had and all the arches, including the back window, and created a wall of glass to get as much light and vision to the outside as we could. The fireplace, we broke through the wall, so it's actually a 2-sided fireplace. So in the living room, it's surrounded by a convex stone, and on the other side, It's the reverse of that, the inverse of that, and we have a concave hearth around it. And then we have the bridge that goes over to from the guest bedroom to the upstairs bedroom. It's a family with 3 sons. That's another shot. This is where you see over sort of in the middle of the photograph, is the other side of the fireplace. And we have, that's TV area, sitting group, that opens up into the kitchen. And that's looking from the seating group into the kitchen. That's another shot of the fireplace that you're seeing from the other side. And then that's the seating group off the kitchen. This is the outside. There's a cabana and a pool that originally the pool was going to come right up to the window of the house so that it would read as the water coming right into the house, and the client got a little nervous about, I'm not sure what, but anyway, so we ended up with a separation of the house and the water. That's the cabana, seating group. And in the cabana was the workout room and a sauna and a steam room and a bathroom and storage. And then that's a complete outdoor grill, stainless steel clad. This is the husband's office. He's a hedge fund operator and had 5 screen monitors, 3 on the wall and 2 on the desk. That's a leather floor, big 18-inch square tiles of leather. This is the guest bathroom. And this is looking out of the guest room on the 2nd floor, guest bedroom. And then this is upstairs. It's one of the entertainment areas for the kids. They each have their own rooms with complete access of computers and games and big TV screens. And then this was the game room that had the pool table in it, another TV. There's a TV behind the bar. I think this house had more TVs than I've seen in some of the department stores where they sell TV. This is a view from the pool table looking back into that room. This is the second area outside of the children's bedrooms that they can all, if they don't want to watch TV in their bedroom, they can, and they don't want to watch TV in the other area, they can come into this area. That's one of the bathrooms, one of the son's bathrooms. That's all automotive paint on the walls. I don't know if you see it that well in this photograph. That's the powder bathroom. This is the cabana bathroom. And this is the master bedroom. The view from the other side of the master bedroom looking back into the house. Close-up detail of that's leather paneling on the headboard. And this is the master bath, which is all a study of circles and squares. So you have this embedded stone tile that leads you to the Venetian bathtub that's sunken in the ground there, all clad in mosaic tile, and then directly to the left of it, so that's a 5-foot diameter circle, and then it's the water comes from the ceiling, and then to the left of that, there's the shower, which is a glass cube that goes floor to ceiling. And you see the edge of it here with a flush grading of teak floor. And then he has his own bathroom with a toilet and a bidet. And she has her own bathroom. And then this is the makeup area in between the toilet room and the shower. And that's another 5-foot circle. So the idea, the geometry of the circle and the square repeats itself throughout the space. And that's looking into his bath. And this is the dining room. That's a wine case, and there's a floating stainless steel shelf for the wine tasting, floating on top of a mirror. So this is kind of a hall of mirrors here that you look into, and that's inside the wine area, looking back out over the dining room. And that's just a secondary staircase. And if my computer's working, let's see. Oh, I might be pushing my luck here. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to show you some of my furniture, new furniture collections. This is an outdoor collection made out of synthetic nylon weaving material. That's teak. That's a combination of teak arms and woven body cushions. That's another combination of teak and woven. This was just a collection of all ottomans and what they're calling beds now that people like having around the pool outside to sunbathe on and just relax on. This was the idea of being able to eat and see over the balcony rails. A lot of the dining and a lot of the groups that are out there are unfortunately right at the level of the railing, so it cuts the view off. So this idea was to be able to eat at a higher table and seats, and then all the chairs sit under the table and get covered and work very well in a restricted space with most balconies. This is powder-coated aluminum and woven combination. And then this is synthetic strap. And then this was synthetic strap with the teak arms, legs, and cushions on top. And here we had some metal woven with the wood. And these are pure teak, solid teak. And this is part of the same collection, big square beds. Some teak arms and backs. So solid teak. This is a combination of teak and woven. And solid teak. And this is actually Ipe, which is a Brazilian wood that we've started using, which also has good characteristics for outside. And aluminum, polished aluminum insets on the top and polished aluminum legs. And if I can get one more. Okay. This is something I'm working on now. It's just sketches there. It's a collection based on there's a library up in North Carolina that's one of the oldest furniture libraries, and they have catalogs and books about furniture starting from the 1700s. And I found, when I was there last time, I found a set of catalogs from Italy from late 1940s to early 1950s. And I'm very inspired by that period. I thought the pieces had a certain charm to them that I sketched quickly, and these are slowly being developed into new collections. So I'll just kind of whip through these. I mean, they have a little bit of a dated quality to them, but I think, as I interpret them and change them into more, not much, but cleaning up some of the details and just starting them as a basis for some new contemporary pieces, I think it'll be a very exciting combination of and that's it. So thank you all for coming.